All right, so today we are doing the much awaited Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles energy check-in. And I did promise this sooner, but just got a bit busy, but I'm doing it now. So we're going to go ahead and check in on the Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles from the King series. And we're going to check in on their thoughts, their feelings, and maybe any intentions and actions that the Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles has at this time. Okay, so let's start. What are the Queen of Cups' thoughts at this time? We'll just get one card for each aspect. Thoughts for the Queen of Cups. We have the Five of Swords in their thoughts at this time. Okay, what about their feelings? What about their feelings? Oh my gosh. I'm kind of being careful with this deck just because it was a gift from my daughter, and I'm really trying to make sure that I don't damage or do any damage to it. For the feelings, we have the Three of Wands. This is the Crystal Struck Tarot, so it is infused with crystals. Infused meaning the energy of crystals is in the tarot, and interpretation as well. Let's get one for their intentions or actions, right? Intentions or actions for the Queen of Cups. There we go. And intentions and actions, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. Oh my. Okay. So it looks like the Queen of Cups could be dealing with certain things at this time for their overall energy, right? To be in a Ten of Swords. Okay. Now I'm going to just call out the crystals, right? We have, and I hope I'm saying this right, you can correct me, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong here. I have the chrysocolla crystal, serpentine, Dalmatian jasper, okay, and pink tourmaline. So these might be relevant to you guys if you are somebody that is interested in crystals. So we will begin with the thoughts. Okay, what is the Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles thoughts at this time? Right, we have the Five of Swords. So their thoughts at this time, it does look like it's focused on maybe releasing energy, maybe choosing not to participate in certain things. And I will just cover this up. Okay, so when it comes to the Queen of Cups' thoughts with the Five of Swords, I think the Queen of Cups right now, they're in a future-oriented space in their mind. They're thinking a lot about the future, their stability. You know, they could be thinking about their finances, anything that has to do with how their future will go and the stability that they need. I feel like they're releasing. They're not investing their energy in things that are probably not going to align with what they hope to achieve, right? So anything toxic, negative, any kind of patterns, people, situations, I feel like there's a clear decision here in their mind to let this go, to release it, to not invest their energy in it. I'm getting the mind could be a bit tired at this time for the Queen of Cups, so they could be feeling a bit overworked in their mind, maybe. I think because there's such a strong concentration on what they're going to do about their future. Okay? So that seems to be the thoughts in the Queen of Cups' energy. What about their feelings with the Three of Wands? Okay, the Three of Wands, what is that for their feelings? Okay, for their feelings. Okay. I kind of feel like when it comes to the feelings, it's like they're putting it on a pause, a break. They're taking a break from their feelings. It feels like they don't really want to deal with certain things about their feelings. There's a bit of resistance there. It's like it's a conscious decision to kind of say, I don't really want to deal with my feelings right now, and that's not my concentration. Um, it's not that they aren't going to deal with it, because with the Three of Wands, it feels like they will either deal with it and it's necessary when it comes to them that they need to deal with it, or they're just putting it on hold right now and they'll come back around to it. That's what's happening potentially in their feelings, right? What about their intentions and actions with the Seven of Wands? Okay, which is that as well. What is their intention? What is their intention and action? I'm kind of getting a feeling of like they're done with it. They're over it. They're done with it. It feels like their intention is to really resist the things that are not worth their time and energy. It's like they're not going to play around or something. Like, it's a bit of a tough energy I'm getting, you know, and it's funny because the Queen of Cups is a very, you know, caring, kind of gentle energy, very compassionate. But at this time, it feels like they're needing to redefine their boundaries or something so that they only concentrate on what they need to concentrate on. It's a sense of not an unwillingness to deal with things that are going to potentially, you know, bring down their current structure. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what's happening with their intentions and actions. This is their overall energy, really. And I feel like they're really more focused on their life, like just in the general picture of it. Honestly, I don't see them being concentrated on anything else but that. That seems to be a very clear focus in their life right now. But I do want to clarify the energies a little further, right? Take a little bit of a deep dive. So, deep dive here. Let's just get a card for each aspect and just kind of look into it a little more here. So when their thoughts, what else can we see for their thoughts? Again, it is really a conscious effort to rebuild, to work or repair on things in their life. And I feel like they're just very focused on something here. It could be work, project, future, stability, finances, but it feels like their intention is to just work on that, concentrate on that. Okay, what about their feelings? Admittedly, in their feelings, because there's a refusal to deal with their feelings. This could be their ego, this could be their fears, you know, and it is a bit of self-sabotage here when we try to ignore or choose to, you know, not acknowledge what we're feeling, kind of try to set it aside. Does feel there's an evasiveness when it comes to the Queen of Cups' feelings at this time. It feels like the Queen of Cups could have feelings cropping up for them that they might have already thought they previously dealt with, but it's like it's coming back again. And this time around, there's just a refusal to even look at it. So that's kind of what's going on with their feelings. What about their intentions and actions for the Queen of Cups? There is an intention to, wow, okay. There is an intention to actually meet new people, maybe. They might be building friendships. There's a bit of socialization here in the energy. I think that's where they're focused. If anything, they're not going to be giving energy to people that they don't feel deserve their energy. And at the same time, it's like a conscious decision to not try more than they need to, honestly. It feels like they are, you know, they are in an energy of, if I connect with this person and it works out fine and it happens naturally, then okay, great. But I'm not going to force connections. I'm not going to chase. There's just something about how they're really kind of defining that about themselves at this time. But they are in a very sociable energy. I guess they're going out more, this Queen of Cups, or just having more conversations maybe. Okay, bottom of the deck, you know, we have the Healthy Choices card, which speaks of self-love, self-care, being happier, loving life. So that really is, and yeah, again, self-indulgence, right? Self-worth, value, healing, shadow work. It feels like they are more focused on that than anything else at this time. Okay, so there's not really a concentration on anything or anyone. I did want to potentially look at situational here for each aspect as well. What potentially is the situation for each aspect of the Queen of Cups' life, right? So let's do their thoughts, you know. What is the situation with their thoughts? Okay, we have two. Their thoughts, okay. It seems like the Queen of Cups is very focused on the home. A lot of their thoughts could be toward their house, but I'm feeling like this is more bills, finances, you know, the structure, stability of their home, the effort to maintaining that structure. We have children could be, a child or children could be the focus at this time in their mind. They are probably more focused on the needs of their structure, of their family, of their children, their child. So situationally, that's what's going on for the Queen of Cups. This is where their mind is. I feel like it's a lot of real world thinking that they're doing, where, you know, paying the bills, responsibilities, and caring for a child or children here. Okay, what about their feelings? Situationally, what are their feelings? Feelings. In their feelings, there's some kind of expectation. You have the main male at the bottom of the deck. So in their feelings, there's an avoidance of something here, but at the same time, there's some kind of expectation with potentially a main male. Now, this is situational, meaning what's happening in the real world for them. So maybe their socialization has created some kind of expectation with maybe a specific person. So that's looking like what it is with their feelings situationally. Now, what about their intentions and actions? Okay, two cards. Intentions and actions. We've got high honor. We've got journey. Ooh, we've got the false person at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So with their intentions and actions, and situationally, it looks like, you know, they have a clear plan of the journey that they want to take in their life. And it looks like they're planning significant changes here. I feel like there's something of how they know that they are being called to do more. They know that there is more that is being asked from them in their life. And it looks like they're willing to take that journey. So it feels like there's a focus on that, whatever that may be for this Queen of Cups. But there is significant change there. There's a significant maybe decision to make these kinds of changes to accommodate or adapt to the expectation that is, you know, that they are feeling they have here with that high honor card. But the bottom of the deck, false person, there is somebody there in their energy that I'm not sure they're aware of, honestly. I don't want to go into it too much just because it's just, you know, but there's probably just I guess, if you're this Queen of Cups, just a warning of not everybody's intentions are true, right? Are genuine, just a need to be careful. Okay. I would say at this point that the best thing is to not share too much of your plans, to not share too much of your, you know, of yourself enough that enough that you are comfortable with, feel safe to share, but other things that you can probably just keep to yourself is probably best, at least at this time with that energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is what we have for their situation. Now going into their guidance, I am going to use this deck for the guidance for the Queen of Cups. Okay, let us get a card for their thoughts. What is the guidance for the Queen of Cups' thoughts? Wow. Limitless and companionship. Okay, so this first card, Limitless. I'm sorry if there's a glare on this part of the video. Not sure how to kind of prevent that glare. But I'll read the card out. It says limitless. It says, see yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Wow. So the encouragement here for the Queen of Cups when it comes to their mind, to their thoughts, is that they should not be limiting themselves. Okay. If there's a worry about stability, structure, finances, to realize how miraculous life can be, that anything that and anyone that they do want is available to them. Honestly, it's limitless, right? Companionship, I think the Queen of Cups at this time in this context tells me that in their mind, they have limited themselves when it comes to companionship. It feels like they feel like there is not a lot of opportunity, or maybe they themselves have decided, I don't really want to pursue that. It's kind of saying, it is a gift to share, your presence with other people. So not to limit the potential connections and relationships that could be had. Okay, that's guidance. That's guidance right there for that. What about their feelings? What about the Queen of Cups' feelings? What is the guidance for their feelings? Delusion. Okay, for their feelings. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. I feel like this is a bit of a warning. And I love that the bottom of the deck says divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. It's kind of saying, this Queen of Cups and the energy of kind of being, like avoidant and resistant and not wanting to deal with things, it creates, potential delusion and feeling like they're okay. But when you don't address the things that need to be addressed within you, you're not really okay. You just put it on hold. So I feel like the Queen of Cups, your guidance is saying that, your intention to kind of set this aside, you might be believing that it's absolutely fine, which sometimes it is to a certain extent, but really the only way to get clear of these feelings and frustrations excuse me, is to deal with it, right? Another call out there for the Queen of Cups. What about their intentions and actions? What is the guidance there? Allowing and karma is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we have allowing for the intentions and actions, and it says radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. This journey that the Queen of Cups is on, right? The one that they're taking, and also the way that they're going about it. I'm getting a sense the guidance here is to just allow things to happen as they do. You know, release control. Plan, but release control of any certain expectation, certain outcome. Okay, there's a need to be open to what is going to be received here. And I feel like if the more that this Queen of Cups tries to kind of, I'm feeling a limited energy for some reason. So the limits that the Queen of Cups puts on themselves now, yes, to a certain extent, it is probably protection, right? And setting boundaries, which is fine. However, too much of anything, right? And I feel like in this situation, it's like too much of this is going to stop from anything that's supposed to come in from coming in. So there needs to be a balance here. Allow allow for things to happen. And then at the bottom of the deck we have karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. The life we live is the opportunity we have to either fix, correct, change what needs to be done. Okay, and every opportunity is available here for this Queen of Cups, and that's basically the guidance that I'm seeing. So this seems to be the check-in for the Queen of Cups at this time, and I hope that that was something that, you know, helped. If you're the Queen of Cups, something that helps you to understand yourselves better, or if you're anybody else in the series, then maybe you understand the Queen of Cups better. So that's what we're going to have today. We're going to do a check-in on the Queen of Pentacles next, because that was the next requested one. And then potentially a specific check-in on the king themselves. Okay, and so that's what we have.